The Addermeyer Institute of Infectious Disease. Alexandria Hypatia, chief alchemist. Once it was a solarium for recuperating aristocrats. Now it's a place of alchemical study. The Crown Killer's taking lives in my name and has to be stopped. It's my hope that Hypatia...
This is kind of long for a Murder Emily episode.
It's a long mission. There's a lot to do.
True. And there's a lot to kill.
Even when I was running around like a coked up squirrel, it still took me what was it, 32 minutes, something like that? It was over 30 minutes.
A lot of nooks and crannies and double backs and portholes and it's good. I like it.
I also got
portholes.
One game over in this mission, and I felt the need to include it.
Oh, goody!
For a very specific reason.
I wonder what happened just to make people leave so much luggage behind. Like
guards were basically just like leave it or you're leaving. They
were thrown into the ocean
or something like that.
Yeah, it just strikes me as a bit weird. You know, this is the kind of thing I would expect from like a major tragedy or something. But it's just like they threw everybody out because they just didn't want anyone to realize Hypatia was going to start eating everyone.
Get out of here! Get out of here!
Looks like they're doing maintenance on the carriage relay again. Should we check it out?
I still have no idea how to cancel
I like how you got your sword
stat.
ready. Like, I gotta stab something. Hang on.
It still absolutely murders me that you have strong arms this early in the game. Like,
not that it did me much good.
This isn't even remotely fair. And
there you go.
I mean,
nice
I like how you made him unconscious just...
That worked a bit better.
It works.
You got an arm on you on that second one.
So this is the other reason why it took 40 minutes.
Oh, you're listening to these guys?
Maybe the Duke found some new bear or ape from Bendy's.
I love the idea that like these guys think they've released a bear in like around here. Hypatia's just like working around. Oh, yeah, the Duke's just got a very important bear here now. Hypatia's just like, you know, she's like trying to cure it of bearitis.
This is a woman who works behind like 18 nests of frickin' blood flies. So Jesus Christ, Emily, calm down.
He's like, hey, I'm at voice. I'm at voice. Hey.
Hey, I'm
Hey,
floating
shoes,
here.
lady. Oh, fuck.
You can't carry any more torches.
I love the momentum that Far Reach keeps on you, by the way. That's something
Oh,
you can't
it's
get so
it's
much.
really great for tormenting guards.
My God, someone call XCOM.
I'm very sorry, but there's nothing I can. Dr. Hypatia doesn't accept.
I'm
Honestly,
very sorry.
like I heard he's so pale he's gray, and I'm just like, okay, well I need to break out the mind shields then. I'm not getting mind spend.
I can't lose another child. Where is Dr. Hypatia?
What?
Lock her up until further notice.
What? No!
At the beginning, she's like, it'll only take a few hours for her to see them. And I'm like, that's
And
a big ass.
particularly for a doctor. I usually get 20 minutes with a
I
doctor.
appreciate you finishing that guy's time.
Yeah, it's I feel like she has more important things to do. And she does have more important things to do.
Maybe it's nothing.
Yeah.
She just worked
Oh Lord.
so I don't have to listen to him tell me about how good it was with Duke's father.
Powers Emily.
Wouldn't you back?
I never noticed that dude spits up blood during that execution. Hey, Holmes.
Yowza.
Bye, Holmes.
Duke of Serkonos.
Did they kill the lady? Oh no, they just knocked her out.
I am a little bit surprised. I've never played this particular level on High Chaos. That they don't just murder the civilian there. They still just knock her out.
Yeah, I guess.
How did she get there?
There are certain things that even desperate men will not do.
Well, they were gonna, get her fired.
Though
but-
we've seen people do worse in Dishonored, so don't get
Well,
hopeful.
well, considering like the very like on our way here, we watched a bunch of guards kick a dude into a wall of light just for like giving him shit. Like, okay,
Yeah.
It didn't go well for them, though.
well, no, but
It was pretty hysterical.
how are they supposed to know that today was the day a complete psychopath was going to wander into town?
Because it was a Tuesday?
It's so.
I mean, maybe she's a...
Yeah, I mean it's the world of Dishonored. You have to assume that
Like,
there's about
psychopaths
18
are walking into Evertown.
Right.
Yeah, but
This is the.
sorry, I should have said a psychopath was teleporting into town. That's the distinct
Okay,
difference.
that's fair.
Yeah, although, really,
That's
that
fair.
still happens with more regularity than you'd think.
Killer's playthings.
That like I've always thought it amusing where that Dishonored is basically the world where the book premise of the psychopath among us is literally true. Which, if you're not familiar with that book, it's one of the couple pieces of literature that basically says, hey, like 20% of all of humanity is psychopathic, so there's a really good chance that you know somebody who's literally a psychopath, and
Clearly, Dr.
it's
Hypatia's
not
not
that fantastic of a trestus simply because it takes the technical term for psychopath and uses it in the sociological term, where you think
It's
of
just intellectually dishonest.
Yeah,
And
I mean-
just dishonest.
Doggy, doggy,
You think of-
doggy. Doggy,
yeah,
doggy,
I mean,
doggy.
it honestly kind of looks like that dog is having an amazing time until you break it open and it starts biting the faces off people.
Oh no, I'm good to doggies in this run.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Make me the
Doggies.
cruel animals run.
I think.
Yep. Yeah.
I actually can't remember. I'm not sure. Sorry. I'm pretty sure I'm good to doggies in this run.
Well, I'm good to
But-
doggies in my run, and that's what matters. Damn it.
That's not really.
They're good dogs, Corvo.
And that's why I hate them. It's just a real tragedy that in like so many games dogs are like sorry, in real life there are lots of really great dogs, but in games dogs are usually like the worst thing ever.
I mean, ooh,
Where's his buddy?
good night, Gracie.
I'm enjoying the efficiency of like kills after seeing somebody.
Ooh.
You're getting pretty
I
good. on it.
haven't seen that one before.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure you haven't technically been seen yet, simply because you don't get the like full lightning thingers. Okay, sure. What? Oh God.
That's a face.
Oh, it gets worse.
That's definitely a I got bisected face.
That face was terrifying.
What you doing with the whale oil?
I'm just so annoyed. I missed out on a great opportunity here in retrospect.
Oh, for a minute there, I thought I
Yeah,
knew
now I'm
exactly
like,
what was
oh.
about to happen.
Oh.
Oh no, you do.
Okay.
But
Torso. Torso.
Jesus, Mary, God.
She's like an inact. She kind of looks like what if Jim Henson's Muppets looked like without a hand up it.
I actually kind of just had that same thought.
If somebody starts doing doing like a Miss Piggy voice for her, I'm leaving.
Oh, you know,
Oh,
it's just hi ho, guard the torso here.
That's what they're. Oh shit!
Oh, perfect. Oh, nice.
Ooh.
That is very nice.
That's the end of that guy.
That was definitely
that's the end of that room.
yeah. I that's why I like High Chaos, because it absolutely fixes the problem of that room and trying to get through it without alerting anybody, because it's like, who fucking cares?
You just throw a corpse in there, bumble down with a high explosive in your arms.
I can't help you.
So this was entirely an accident.
Wow.
Damn it!
Wow.
What? What?
I've been playing too
died.
much Shadow of War recently, and that woman definitely has soft skull.
Yeah.
Damn.
Wait a second, is that a rat eating her? No.
Some.
What the fuck is that noise?
That's the
I-
sizzling food.
Oh, okay.
I'm
I thought it was
hoping.
the
I
fish
ho- I
chopping
really,
noise, but-
really, really
That's the
hoping.
watchtower.
I mean, it sounded like
It
chewing
did.
to me.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my best not to think about that too much. I will say though, that I have definitely seen pretty much exactly that in a couple of my runs, where I just go clown on a civilian because they're there, and they fall forward wrong, and their head just splits open and the brains start leaking out.
You know, I actually genuinely love that because it's realistic in a way.
Sometimes people die when they're killed.
There she is.
Quite so.
That is...
And then we go for the most fucked up way of burning out the
didn't
infection.
really work.
That is ignominious.
That didn't work at all. The next try.
I don't know, like, you were talking about like the, like 20%. Are we just like the entire 20% of psychopaths all stuffed into one, like, YouTube Let's Play?
I mean...
I mean, you were asking.
Are we like just looking at how we all play, statistically speaking?
This is a little bit like when you're trying to get VIP service from a stripper. If you have to ask, you already know, or it's out of your
not an
league.
Experience I've had.
How many times have you tried to get VIP service
I
from
watch
a stripper?
movies, okay? Don't judge
What
me.
movies are you watching?
No, here's the thing, though. That's not what I'm judging you for. I don't care if you go see a stripper. Everyone should at some point in their lives.
You care about the VIP access.
VIP access is another story.
Time to see what the bird nest gives us today.
Oh man! I thought you were gonna flub that
Solid landing.
breach for sure.
It's just that little bit of extra momentum.
What does solid landing do? I can't remember. Gosh.
No, basically if you fall a short way, when you hit the ground, you kick off a damaging shockwave.
Oh, okay.
Which basically stuns and hurts people a little bit. I got it in my run, messed with it a bit, and learned that it was pretty much specifically designed to piss me off.
Yeah, if you're trying to do a run that's quite like a short fall where you go bomp on the ground, it's not great. I do believe I actually did dabble with it myself when I played this, now that I think about it.
Also, if somebody happens to be unconscious and you take a big fart right next to them, you will literally kill somebody with a fart. So that's a thing that happens.
Wait, what?
Solid landing. I basically call it farting
okay.
on somebody when you nice.
I really like grenades. Grenades are fun.
Good grief, those guards
I
are
was about
professional,
to-
and they know you're not supposed to get legless on duty.
That's strange you've had that experience, because I've actually been
They're all just
cavalier
Oh,
with
God.
unconscious people in this game, and they can put up with quite a lot of movement.
So I just completely missed that guard there. And he proceeds to ignore me as well, and it's a great
It's built
relationship.
on
Honestly-
mutual respect.
seems like the best situation for everybody involved.
That's like, wait, what? Hello? Oh, hi.
Arm
See you later, skater.
gave
Did he just-
gave him a hand right over the ledge. I like that. That was
It sounded like he was trying to yell something shortly before his head hit the ground.
Yeah, I think he saw his own corpse.
What was it?
Because there's no other guard in that area.
Awesome.
Wow, that must have been a hell of a neck snap.
Reminds me of those Oblivion guards that could witness their own murder.
I so enjoy watching history warp as words pass from the lips of one to the ears of another. Imperfectly formed, half understood, poorly
I'll
remembered.
poorly remember you.
You know, I know it's an improvement from the last game, but even this is a bit of a sight too long.
I mean, yeah, no, again, my my primary complaint with the original Outsider, as much as the voice actor did an amazing job bringing the character home, the cutscenes just went on too damn long. This one in particular goes on way longer than it's welcome.
But you'll always remember the truth,
See, he sinks. What the fuck?
at least.
That always bugs me. That always bugs me. He just sinks for no reason. Like, what is he doing? Is it like...
Yeah, Just zip around because that's a new.
Is he walking? Is he walking and he's walked down the step? Like,
just zipping around, and he's just experimenting with how tall he can make himself. Trying to read your reaction to each one, not realizing that you just wish he would go away and give you the runes.
wait for the runes, not for a fucking soliloquy.
I mean, the ironic thing is, even if you're doing a magicless run, you totally want those runes because they're 200 coins a pop. So visiting an outsider shrine is 400 coins. It's a decently nice payday.
It's time for Cool Guy's favorite part of the level.
I mean, my favorite part of the level is, unironically, just cutting down those supports and watching it drop.
Yeah, but then
This part I could do without.
Hypatia never leaves Addermine. Remember that.
Oh yeah, guards.
It's just that the other night she went missing, and I still don't see how she got out.
What are you doing? Oh, Domino.
Yeah, you've been killing with swords and not so much with powers.
Oh, this should be good.
I'm excited.
Business for the Duke. Got it.
You shoot him in the butt.
I think I understand, sir.
It causes so much destruction. It's fantastic.
Twice the evisceration.
Our torso count is up to 3.
The viscera cleanup detail is gonna hate you.
I don't know, it's all in a nice neat pile. You can't ask them.
Yeah, I mean, you can ask for the body to be whole. At least that way you can carry it one off to the incinerator instead of having to pile it into a bin.
Just glitch the bucket.
So I completely forget about the audiograph in there.
That's okay.
It's fine.
I think we all know what it sounds like now. Blah blah blah, Hypatia, blah blah blah. Blah. That's all I got.
You're close enough.
Oh. You didn't visit Dog.
And even more so, like, she basically fills you in on the entire thing when you go meet her, so it's not like you're missing any plot points.
Like, man, I wish the Duke would let me actually do my job, even though I black out and wake up eating someone.
I can't sleep at night, and I can't eat.
I hear a voice in my head. I'm sure it's fine.
I have absolutely no idea how anybody could consider this a problem, but it's happening, so I'm documenting it.
Why? Oh, something.
So much grass.
Yeah. Something we haven't really gone into too much is that there are some environmental hazards you can play with around here, and so if you ever see a pipe like that with a big old red plating thing on it, just, destroy the plate. I'll play with one, at least one later, in, like, the Let's Play, but...
Fun story about that. Human limbs will blow that pipe up, and all similar pipes, which can be convenient in large combat.
You're kidding. Like, you...
Yeah, no, I threw a hand at it and it blew up.
That is just begging for a safety violation or 8.
You're Hamilton? Why did they lock you up? You know something?
I swear, I know what I saw. Hooded. I just caught a glimpse. So much hate in the eyes. As if the world needed more of that.
Well, we are a pretty good country.
It's not hate, it's totally passionless.
Well, I mean,
I need to go back.
we stole your money, so... And your key. Good throw.
I don't know. What a fool.
Just run away from it, no one will know.
I mean, Hamilton certainly didn't seem to care. You have to be pretty far gone, you have, like, some loud glass shattering about 3 feet from you, and you're just like,
She spared him, though. He's not dead.
You are really not a fan of reagent bottles, are you, Rose?
She just reacts badly to
This...
them.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Just
Sometimes you just gotta break the silence with a smashed bottle. It's fine. It's fine.
See, it's like all of the science apparatus around here. You're just like, fuck your science! Fuck your science!
Well, Science Emily gets a chance to come out to play.
The only good science is my science!
In more ways than you expect. Anyways, no, this is in part why I think this episode is just such a drag and such a roadblock for people. It's so easy to get lost and turned around.
And you got to do a lot of double backing with the. Ooh, jeez, wow, okay.
In this thing.
What did she say? I'm sorry, I got a little distracted.
She would like to hear Delilah's skull popping in the vice.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
pretty
Yeah,
metal.
High Chaos Emily is murder hobo Emily.
Yeah, she like it's really funny because like Corvo sort of like when he does it, he still keeps his mind on the job. You know, the Royal Protector thing. He'll often make references to like his work and like violently torturing people. Which is apparently
it's all for work. Trust me.
It's all for work. Whereas Emily's just straight up, I want everybody to die because fucking assholes.
It makes for an interesting empire.
Still not a fan of this.
In
area.
fairness, they are fucking assholes for the most part.
Not a fan.
It's fine. What are you worried about? It's just a large elevator shaft. It's cool. It's a long free fall. What do you got a problem with?
Lost and found. I still have never quite been able to get over in all of my runs and all of the ones that we've done. Every time we take that gold bar out from under the book stays there.
I miss being dry and warm.
I
can sympathize with that.
She was probably the only person in Dunwall who was.
Dry and warm.
I mean, it's fucking Dunwall.
Ding!
The cold, miserable, wet place.
Yeah, you said cold, miserable, wet place, and I'm pretty sure all of the people from the UK, including school, were just like, hey, I could go outside right now.
I miss being dry and warm. Die!
Frickin' super mosquitoes.
I hate blood flies. I really hate blood flies.
I mean, there was actually.
It's just I'm so bad at fighting them.
There was actually like a somewhat reputable scientific study done last year, or maybe it was 2016. I actually don't remember right now, but a couple of very well-respected ecologists did a 5-year study on the ecological effects of what would happen if mosquitoes were exterminated off the face of the planet, and the basic the basic response was, yeah, there probably wouldn't be any species lost beyond the mosquitoes. Everything that eats them also eats other things. So, I mean, you might lose some local populations, but really not that big of a deal, and human welfare would definitely go up like 1,000% because that would totally eradicate malaria.
So what you're saying is nuke the mosquitoes?
That was their suggestion, generally speaking. Yeah, I mean, and obviously that entire view is controversial, right? I'm not saying that there's this widespread scientific consensus or anything like that, but a lot of people were just like, yeah, no, we should do some more research on that, but looking at this data, it seems pretty legit. I'm just like, I'm fairly certain that is the only species eradication advocation I've ever heard from an ecologist.
You might get any support for.
Except humans.
that's just oh my gosh.
Are you a patient of mine?
Misanthropy at work.
Sorry.
There we go.
I
Why
should
couldn't
be-
I come up with a name?
Ask you about something.
Do you cover your face because you were hurt?
This cutscene's also a lot better if you don't have subtitles on. It's
true.
much more unnerving.
I'm looking for Anton Sokolov.
Sokolov. Yes, he was here for a short time, but she took him away to see Kirin Jindosh. Do you hear something?
What about the Crown Killer? The patient of yours?
The Crown Killer. That name came from the newspapers. I'm afraid I don't... Oh yes, the murders.
Squish.
I was in Dunwall, studying diseases found among whaling crews. Wait, did someone just call me? I've been forgetting things. The Crown Killer is an interesting case, I feel almost sure I could.
Here, hold this.
It's just, I used to do such good work, and now my memory is failing me. Who is that calling me? Excuse me.
I have to go be crazy.
I'd like to whip up something to burn out Delilah's tongue and
Emily?
throat.
Jesus Christ, honey.
Murder Emily's fucked up in a couple ways.
Really, really, really mad at Delilah.
What is that chunk of meat?
It does raise an interesting question, though. We saw in the opening cinematic that Delilah is immortal, right? You stab her and she just doesn't die. Now, if you were to maim her a little bit, what exactly would that do?
But,
I'm
I mean, he
curious.
stabbed her. Wouldn't that be... It didn't seem to affect her whatsoever.
I think Cool Guy is more referring to dismemberment.
Either that or, burning the nose and throat.
Crushing the head in the vice.
But she didn't bleed or anything, so it's like...
she just ends up regenerating and looking like Deadpool while she does it. And then she starts making fourth wall breaking references and everybody wants to kill her even more.
We have need for your special talent.
Delilah Pool is a thing.
Why are you so damn timid? You little mouse.
Who, me?
I would take hold of your tongue and pull it from your head if I could.
I'm sure she's that fucking Garnet voice cracks me up.
It's kind of out of nowhere, isn't it? Like there's a couple of random body parts.
You just study the effects of blood flow on people's faces.
Turns out they lay their eggs in dead things.
So, this audiograph is a little special because it goes really, really well with this cutscene, and I can't think of another audiograph that does that.
Dr. Hypatia did this. She's the crown killer. But
Although I
she's
think
not
if you let the whole thing play and then,
a serum trying to help the miners.
like, she comes attack you or something, right?
Horrible.
Like by the time you reach the
Yeah,
by the
that-
time
that-
you reach the end of the audiograph.
That particular audiograph,
Maybe.
yeah, she activates.
Yeah, that-
But
Yeah.
she didn't on my run for some reason. I think I wasn't standing in the right place.
I think you do need to stand pretty close to the audiograph and or the closed or the locked door to let her activate by that audiograph.
The safe code is 587.
In good time indeed.
Boing.
Kinky.
That's some extreme BDSM right there.
The safe code is 587! 587! 587!
Wait, she's actually up on this.
She's gone.
Huh. I don't think I've.
They should have let me take the
Huh.
vice overseer.
So we statistically just anomalied the hell out, didn't we?
Duke's a coward.
I don't think I've ever seen her immediately jump up like that. Usually she hangs out and only goes up to the second floor if you if you're
Oh no.
faffing around down there.
Are you going to cure her and kill her?
No.
I do not trust that. No, don't trust that even a little bit. Oh my god! Of course you are. That is, I would expect nothing less.
I wonder if they intended to have her like stalk around the place, or if they were always going to keep her just in that small area.
It's difficult to say. The basic level design with the blood flies right there makes it incredibly obvious that that there is a logical separator between the two. But you know, obviously, as we mentioned this in another episode, but the blood flies don't pay attention to Hypatia. So I don't know. It's kind of difficult to say. It definitely would. I can definitely see it bothering the hell out of a lot of people, though, if she stalked you around, because she's not KO'able in a traditional sense.
Think it, because like she does, it does.
It adds to the tension a lot, though. I think it would have made for a better level.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it.
I don't disagree, at all, but that's...
Because the stealth mechanics would work so well for something hunting you, a la Alien Isolation.
I can definitely see that as being one of the things that that they were concerned about from an accessibility standpoint. But, that said, I'm a big fan of the stealth mechanics in this game, big fan of the stealth mechanics in Alien Isolation, so would have loved it. Would have thought that was awesome.
Takes over and forces her to use more of the original serum with some regularity. The Duke keeps her here and, if I'm right, sends her out on...
Yeah, don't even bother sterilizing that thing.
Well,
Gross
considering how this is going to
And
go.
Hypatia was taking apart a blood fly with her fingers, so...
I'm not sure how relevant it's really going to be.
That's fair.
I like how you don't even,
guess.
put a needle on it to jam it into her. It's like trying to...
you just sort of jam that.
Well, yeah, it's like
plunger
trying to give
straight in.
someone an injection with a frosting tube.
Weakness, fear. My sister's prison.
Also, I want to
Hiya!
point out... Oh, no, here we go.
Bonk. Just turn around.
I just want to quickly point out that
Be very kind to me here.
Iron Rose...
Give it back.
No.
Target rescue, and then. Oh.
You're just gonna slap a spring razor or something on her face.
We'll see.
I'm sorry. Something's not right with me.
Wait and see. That's all I will say.
I did something working with infectious samples.
Y'all built this up so much. It's really not that impressive.
You say that, but every time I'm expecting something normal, you just pull us something out of
She's just
nowhere.
gonna jam a sword through his
Staying with
neck.
an ally on a boat called the Dreadful Whale.
I need to lie down.
Oh, you need to lie down?
And lie down she does indeed.
Wow.
Oh man, the timing of that line!
Wow.
Jesus, Corvo, what have you been?
Emily's an angry lady.
What have you been doing?
Emily's fucking hardcore.
I do appreciate how it goes back and succeeds and fails all of the missions that you had. Like, hey, you didn't kill the crown killer. Oh no, wait, you totally did kill the crown killer. Okay, fine.
In fairness, it could have been an accident on your way there.
That was no accident.
Nope.
God damn, Emily's line.
What
that
happens
was...
if you, like...
I don't know what you're talking about. That was pretty
I wonder
awesome.
if you can knock her
brutal
unconscious
as
after
fuck.
you save her, and then... Oop, goodbye.
You can knock her unconscious after you save her, by the way, and she does not comment
Really?
about that later. It counts as saving
So
her.
they don't be like, alloy upset, game over. Or ally upset.
No, and when she shows up in the Dreadful Whale later, she just doesn't comment on it at all. She's like, "Hey, I feel a lot better now." And it's just like, was it the nap I gave you?
Not done.
Oh wow, he opens the bin. That's pretty cool.
Leg? Poor soul.
Stack for later.
Oh, is this where? Yes, this is where I found it out. I told you. I told you about legs, bro.
Thing. What? Okay.
The wrong power.
No. I thought the officer's reaction was kind of amazing.
Dilenda might be an improvement on Murder Empress. So.
That's the whoop, 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 whoop. Well, at least that guy isn't gonna accidentally stumble off.
Shut up.
See, you say that,
No, I'm pretty sure that's a very intentional stumble.
Girl!
Oh my god, Emily.
You can't prove it was her. Oh,
Catch.
that was lucky. Usually that will blow up in your face.
You didn't catch!
What?
And he...
See you later,
Blow up,
hater!
God damn it!
The real challenge now is for any viewers at home is to try and fire the guard out so
these
that
hairs of-
his corpse lands
Yeah.
in the boat.
See if you see where I fuck up.
Here we go.
Just...
Wait. Oh, God. What?
Wow!
Uh,
Wow! That's amazing! What even just...
The legs killed her!
What even?
The legs!
I don't understand.
The legs of the guard. It bumped into her and killed her. And,
That is,
except for me. I'm the only monster in my empire.
okay. Alright then. That was definitely
Yeah, there's only Oh, great! Now you're just gonna carry her along.
Yeah,
And just
of
be
course
like,
she's-
hey, Megan,
Okay,
here's
so
this.
new challenge for people playing Dishonored 2, along with the Let's Play. Explode a guy, and make him corpse fly and kill Megan. On her way in.
It didn't happen. No way.
This can't be indeed. Oh, this is gonna end poorly for you. That honestly was less bad than I thought it was going to be.
A little less hurt.
And Hypatia
Oh,
forgot.
like, I just heard this quiet death rattle. And then it's like, Megan, you've lost a critical ally, which I presume means
I thought I thought it was really strange how everything had just paused there. Apparently the boat just sort of stops moving instantly.
Take 2.
Good to see bullet cams back.
Sniper elite up in here.
Huh?
I have one, and only one question to ask you! Explosions?
yes! If this is Dishonored 1.
Friggin' Watchtower is gonna make a couple if it sees you. I can't tell you how many times I've done that.
There's the signal.
Oh god.
Signal.
I thought you were gonna pancake.
Okay.
Yes,
Now
so did I.
let's
So did
try
I.
not to accidentally.
Press right mouse to throw objects and distract enemies with the sound.
I'm so proud of you. Shut up, Mom.
Sure, whatever.
She's not wrong.
If she wanted to,
I'll lay low until
she
you
wanted
finish.
to raise you.
And
She
hopefully
shouldn't
not
have
hit me with the
died.
corpse. See, Samuel didn't die if you hit him with a corpse. He just looked at you
Well-
really sadly.
Yeah, you tried to put a corpse in his boat, he would just make it phase through the deck and
disappear.
just like minutely shake his head at you.
Corvo, I'm surprised.
Just like I've had it with your silliness.
But I killed Hypatia. You what? She was the crown killer. The Duke tricked her into injecting herself with a flawed version of her serum. It changed her. She wasn't even aware of it.
I'm just not going to mention the part where I cured her and then killed her.
I mean, you
for,
don't
like,
know
no
that it
reason.
cured her. It seemed to work, but like, you don't know.
Do you know who that is? Everybody knows him.
She was a security risk. I wanted her to die as herself. She deserved execution for her crimes. There, post hoc justification.
We'll go with that one.
Works. Luckily for us, we are the psychopath amongst us, so we're all accepting of that one.
It was a final kindness.
I still really appreciate how even as noisy as you were, you only got like halfway on assault.
Well, I didn't actually get detected. Besides the 1 or 2 open engagements.